Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen. And Divide and Conquer was released for a beta a couple of weeks back. So I decided, with the ending of Angmar campaign on Divide and Conquer with AGO and SUS submods, that I would give the version 5 of Divide and Conquer a go. So, I have been playing two different factions in the Divide and Conquer AGO and SUS. Let's just say in the Third Age Total War. I started out with the Woodland Realm, so I have played Elves, and then I played Angmar, so I have played Evil Men faction as well. So now I thought it's about time that I play a good faction and another type of people. So, I landed on Dwarves, and I saw that there are already a couple of version 5 Eredluin and Casa Dooms out on YouTube on other better YouTubers than me. So I decided to give Erebor a shot with the leader, King Dane II Ironfoot, and his heir is Lord Thorin, and of course we will be starting out in Erebor. In overview, infantry-focused faction that resonates very much with me. Strong offensive units and morale, also very nice to hear that. Strong enemies though, because I will be pushing west, so I will only be fighting Gundabad in the beginning, I think, because to the south I have Dale and I have the Woodland Realm, etc., and then the Vale of Anduin will be fighting the Goblins of Moria mostly. I have no dedicated cavalry, so when it comes to cavalry, I will have to rely on mercenaries, most likely. Like Dale mercenaries, for example. I will be playing on short-term victory conditions, so hold 20 regions, including the realm of Erebor, and also eliminate the factions Goblins of Moria, which will be my last target most likely, and also the Orcs of Gundabad. When I've wiped out the Orcs of Gundabad, then I will be bordering Angmar, and that's going to be pretty difficult to fight. So it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. I will be playing on medium difficulty, both in battle and general, because I'm under no illusion that I can play on hard or very hard difficulties. Manage all cities, no battle time limit is not activated, so we'll be having a battle time limit, and also I do not want to see the CPU moves. I'm also looking forward to the notable units: Dragon Slayers, Iron Guard, X-Guard of Erebor, and also Dwarven Catapults, which I think are more accurate than general catapults. So let's start out the game, and I will see you on the campaign map. And here we are. Welcome to Divide and Conquer, version 5, A Kingdom United. I will scroll down this so all of you can read it if you would like to in your own time. I think one of the bigger differences compared to SUS is that the bodyguard units have a hard-coded replenishment number of 77. I think in SUS they could regenerate higher than 77 if the original number of bodyguard units were higher than 77. But now 77 is the maximum that it can replenish. There are no assassins, but there are merchants, diplomats, and spies. Merchants I haven't played with before, so that's going to be interesting to see how that will affect the game. Some factions have restricted town or castle developments. Interesting stuff. Very few factions can build boats, and the Doom stack starts on general or on average with 3 settlements. Then a stack of 15 to 20 units will spawn, and that's going to be very interesting, of course. This one is interesting as well. Rebel generals and roaming armies under the control of the independent realms will now attack you immediately. So if I interpret that correctly, then they will not be dilly-dallying, they will not be shilling around, but they will be aggressive. Interesting stuff. Also, this is a short description, or rather long description, of the Dwarves of Erebor and the Iron Hills. So I will scroll down slowly, and you can pause and read it in your own time. beautiful stuff. Also, I will be reading up a bit more in my own time on the descriptions of the faction, because I think a lot of these special features, for example, are important to read through. Erebor has no building limitations, so that's good, at least. And also, I don't think I'll be working with the ring script, but still, if you want to read it, here is the faction info. So, here we are. Starting with Erebor, we also have Dale. First of all, I will need to min-max my economy to the best of my abilities. We start out with quite a lot of money, and we are already making profits. But I will need to move my army. We do have Kirik Gathol as well to the very east. Not really a lot of threats there, but I will need to move with all of my units towards the west to fight the Orcs of Gundabad, because the more time I give them, then the stronger they're gonna become. The towers were really cheap as well. And like I said, we will have some units of cavalry, so I actually think that I will be buying the cavalry right away. And then these guys will need to march west. All of these units are free upkeep, but I think that I would actually like to join up an army as soon as possible. Also, we do have a diplomat running around. I do believe that we already have trading rights with Dale because we are allies. We do have trade rights, yes, military access, etc. So we're already allied with both Dwarven factions and with Dale. So that means that I will need to walk over to, completely walk by it, to the Woodland Elves and get some good relationships up with them. Kirik Gathol, you have units here, but there's really no lands. We have, of course, independent realms to the south of us. I don't know how much energy I plan on putting to take these independent realms, because Dale will be pushing east anyway. So I will just plan on Dale being able to march down to the Sea of Rune and fight Rune themselves. And then I might need to help them later on down the line. But Gundabad is going to be my first priority. And now I also need to learn the different buildings of the dwarves, because I haven't played them earlier. So I'm supposing that this is some kind of a smithy, but I want the stoneworkers hall first and foremost, and then I will start building economic buildings once those are finished. Erebor, need a stoneworkers hall here as well. Then we already have a lot of really good buildings, but miners' quarters, okay, so that's that type of building. Militia garrison, all of these will be very useful, of course. And we should start building dwarven laborers. As dwarves, I believe, I will have a... we can actually recruit Dale Cavalry. As dwarves, I will not be able to recruit a lot of units, but I guess I will be making quite a lot of money if I make smart choices. And they will have a good defense as well. Pretty slow though, so that's why I really need the cavalry in order to chase them down. Let's first of all start setting up some Erebor infantry, and also I will start training a spy so we can get some good visibility. And can I train anything here in Kirik Gathol? Yes, I can train these units, and so I will. And then I will start sending this unit west towards that Dwarven fort, just to make sure that we... Do I want to just max out on mercenaries? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. And then we'll start pushing west. I don't believe that we already have... We only have a diplomat, so we don't have any spies yet. So it's good that we're recruiting one. But now, I think it's time we skip to the next turn. It's gonna be very nice when the spy is trained, so that I can start peeking on Gundabad, because it looks like they have all the territory to the northwest of me. The Landroth is making a lot of choices, it seems. A lot of choices. I will need to use Gimli a lot. I plan on using Gimli a lot, or the generals in general. But I need to remember that they don't replenish over 77 units. Most likely it's going to be a lot of skipping turns right now in the beginning, because we only have two regions. You march west. Okay, so Erebor would be nice to take. Maybe we should start pushing towards that one. We actually have a decent sized army. And that decent sized army comes with losing some money. End of turn report. Yeah, we lost 6k because we started constructing and we started recruiting. But so far we still have a decent amount of money. Faction announcement. Trade increase at Duildin. So an agent got a trade increased, and Lord Thorin retinue expansions, and Duildin retinue expansions as well. Cool stuff. And Erebor got a spy and Erebor infantry, but we've already joined those people up. I don't think that I will be recruiting another diplomat right now. And then we'll basically just wait for these buildings to be finished, and then we'll start working on economy first and foremost. But now I want you to get trade rights with Thranduil. Another thing that I think is different from between Divide and Conquer and Sus is that I think I am now able to start selling map information. So if I demand 600, I think that's the minimum. They are bankrupt for map information.
This proposal is of
no,
little interest.
They don't want to buy stuff yet. I don't think we're at war with... We are at war with Rune and Gundabad, so we can get trading rights with Dol Guldur. And so we shall. It's important to get good trades up and running. And you have maximized your movement. And I think after taking Witherboard, maybe I should actually move to the north rather. Anyway, we are done with this turn. Nothing more to do here. I'm thinking if it would be nice to move Lord Thorin to the west to join up at the front. But that's a decision for a later occasion. Now let's end the turn. I think we might plow through at almost 10 turns during this first hour or first episode of gameplay. Because not a lot of options, not a lot of actions to do. And maybe we should just recruit our asses off now in the beginning as well. Okay. Khazad-dûm has been taken, it seems. Or the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Okay, so we should take Mount Gundabad, Durin's Halls, and Erebor. Okay. They wanted me to send an emissary to the Anduin Vale, and so I shall. Dwarven grudges. Long have the dwarves been at war with the forces of evil. Okay, so we that's the encirclement things that we need to reclaim a lot of the dwarven settlements like Khazad-dûm, Dane's Halls, Erebor and Gundabad, etc. Cool stuff. End of turn report. Yeah, we spent some money. We still have a lot of money though. Still have 9 grand, almost 10. And that's the Anduin Vale. Start sending the emissary towards them. That will give me 750 gold coins, and that's gonna be nice. Retinue expansions of Brockie. Cool beans. And we constructed the stoneworkers halls in both Erebor and Kirikgathol, so now we can start building some stuff. Large pig farm. Mines, I guess, is always a good idea. And miners' quarters, mines here as well. And just like that, we're basically out of money already. We don't have a lot of archers with the dwarves, so that's why I just got some cheap Northmen archers. Okay, agent recruited in Erebor. Nice. A diplomat. Where would I like to send you, I wonder? Most likely down to Dorwinion to get some trading rights with them. I want trading rights with all the closer regions. Okay, that's it. The wither board is basically empty. I will move you to the northern side as well. Onazar.
My king. At your service.
Move you north. We actually move towards Ornazar first, and we will start building some rams, some ladders. We can do all of that in one turn. Beautiful stuff. And move the spy up west, just so we can get some good, get a good eye on what's going on.
My king.
You're still walking. Should we recruit anything? We're already max recruiting here in Kirikgathol, but doesn't look like we have any recruitment spots, do we? No, we do not. So that's actually something that we really need to get before we can start recruiting. So I'm thinking recruitment slots allowed 2. So I need the pipe hall. But first I want the mine to start constructing. And then the recruitment will be a later topic. So I think we're already ready for another turn. You're on your way over to Dorwinion. You're on your way over to the Vale of Anduin. The spy has moved. Let's skip to the next turn. And most likely Gundabad will start sending these humongous forces towards me. Because all the orc factions, basically all AI controlled factions, but generally orc factions can produce units like crazy, insane amounts of stacks. And of course some factions do this more often than others, like Mordor for example. I believe they are very good at recruiting, at stack spamming. But so far it looks like Gundabad is kinda chill over there. We spent a lot of money. Now we have a total of 887. So we are pretty broke right now. Those are free upkeep here already, which is great. You will march towards that fort. And you keep moving towards Dorwinion. And you get trading rights with the Vale of Anduin. I don't hold you at ransom. They're so dramatic. Very poor.
Very well. What else do you have to suggest?
Very poor. Let's see if we can sell them some map information anyway. Make a single payment of 600. Very well. Nice. So we got some Monet. That's 750 for the mission success, and also another 600 for selling the map information. Where... There you are. Now, Vale of Anduin is finished. Let's start moving down towards Dol Guldur, and then when we're done with that, the Lorien Elves. So it's all about moving, and when this diplomat is finished with Jorwinion, then he will keep moving down. Rune is no use because we're at war with them, but Khand, Mordor, Harad, Umbar, etc. He's gonna do a lot of walking for sure. And I do believe that we are ready now to attack Onazanar. They have 236 units. The Grolg is the general and he has mountain guard, so they have no ranged units. Then again, neither do I, basically. I have some axe throwers, but none like hardcore archers. But let's fight it out on the battle map, and I will see you. And here we are, ready to deploy. And now we have some great weather as well. So we don't need to start so far down. I guess they have a lot of towers. Yeah, oh my god, they have a lot of towers. I'm actually thinking about sending the mercenaries first. And you can drop that ram. And you drop the ladders. Have you hold the ladders. You can hold that ladder. So this is most likely going to hurt quite a bit with the towers. Cavalry won't be used. But we have our generals as well. And Gimli has the Axe Guard of Erebor, which have 13 in missile attack. That's quite a lot. They only have 2 missiles though. But the ones that they do have causes a lot of damage. They have also 18 in armor, 6 in defense skill, 0 shield, only 1 hit point though. But still, they are really good. And you have Durin's Guard. They can make a shield wall, reliable in snow. Excellent stamina, unwavering morale, and that's locked, so these guys don't break. Decent attack, decent charge, a lot of armor. So this is going to be fun. We also have even more ladders. Won't be necessary. So, now let's go. And they've already started shooting at us. That piece of the wall is already broken as well. Let's get you up on that side so we can surround them. And this, of course, is going to hurt quite a lot. Okay, they have ballista towers, so they might actually burn my ram. That's a distinct possibility. Now we can actually fast forward a little bit. Okay, they're not gonna burn the ram. And as soon as these guys are up on the wall, there are no defenders on the wall, so you can throw your axes right at their mountain guard. And so you should be doing a lot of damage. You can run up as well. That gate is sturdy. 34%, 40. So 6% per tap. Oh, that's a cool skeleton. Really cool. That's a big goat. Okay, and Gimli is on his way. So far we've lost 1% of our units. due to the towers. And soon that one is going to be broken down. And then the spears will be running in. I don't think they can make a shield wall. Also, I don't think I would want them to create a shield wall. But now let's move in. First of all, I want my Rovarian Axemen, Rovarian Hunters, to get some really good shots off on their mountain guards. And you should be running up as well. Let's have you run there. Can we put you there? It's a little broken, but not completely broken. Where are you going? No! Come on. And let's see if you can get any throws off on their mountain guard. Doesn't look like it, does it? So you run down as well. I don't think the Romanian spears will be very efficient. Okay, now they are moving up towards to the wall, so the dwarven laborers will have something to fight against. And soon the hunters will be down, and then we will be throwing our axes right into the back of the mountain guard. Okay, you seem to be stuck. And you are soaking up a lot of the damage from the towers, and that's good. There we go. You run down as well. Just fast forward a little bit until these guys are in position. And you have Fire at Will activated. So let's see how much damage you can cause to the mountain guards. We have lost 3%, 4% of our units. Look at that. It's not even axes, it's spears. So we took down quite a few of them with the first volley. Now the Erebor infantry
We have captured the enemy's walls.
is active, and
Now in place. Walls have no match
keep
for the
throwing.
power and force of our arms.
Down to 52, the mountain guards. You can actually... Almost all of the spears are used up. Let's run to Gimli and we'll attack these guys. There we go. Now you're all used up, so we can get a good charge off right into their backs. We've lost 7%, killed 15. There we go. Use the skill. You won't have to use the skill quite yet. And there we go. Now these dwarven laborers are most likely gonna take a pretty big beating. Okay, but it's going quite well down here. And when these guys are dead, then maybe some towers will start to cool down a little bit. You throw your axes, and hopefully we won't be hitting a lot of dwarven laborers. There we go. They are so quiet when they throw as well. They've lost half their man. Okay, is there anyone? Okay, it's the generals. That's the general that's left, I believe. And there he is, most likely. And we are getting some good shots off. But now, let's run up and deal with the rest of them with the axes. Okay, we lost 15, 16%, so we are losing units, quite a few of them. Dwarven laborers, we're losing a lot of them. But now we're jumping up with Gimli, and he will be fighting the Snow Orc spears, and hopefully that should be done quite quickly. You can use the power and the stubbornness of dwarves. I think it's the same. I can't see that here. Active plus 250 own army fatigue permanent, negative 750 own army fatigue temporary, locks own army morale, rallies own routing troops. So it's no effect to damage or anything like that. But we are chopping through. And we've killed the general as well. And when they throw, this should be dealing quite a lot of damage. If they throw. Come on. Okay, they won't throw. Charge, they are wavering. And soon they will be broken. There we go. Shaken. Blow the horn because it's fun. And they have 31 left. 30, 29, 25, 24, 20, 19. Oh my god, it's going down quickly. 94% killed, and we can end the battle. We lost as many as they did. We lost a lot of Dwarven laborers. And we lost a lot of Rovarian spearmen and hunters. We healed a lot of the Erebor infantry that we lost, so that's good. And I have no problem with losing Dwarven laborers or losing mercenary units. No problem with that at all. So that's a good battle won. We took Onazanar, and I will be seeing you on the campaign map. And there we go. Onazanar. They are quite pissy. Loyalty disillusioned. We won't get a lot of resources anyway, either way. So let's just sack the settlement. And also, I realized that I will need to save my game. Erebor, there we go. Just in case the game crashes. And then we will be repairing the fortress first of all. Then we'll queue up a stoneworker's hall. So, beautiful. Now I'm thinking which units I should keep here and which ones I should be moving down. If I take you out, oh, then on a Sanar, you're still at 70. And I think once we are repaired, they should be happier. So I'll move this army towards Erebor. And you should also start moving west, so we can join you up with the other armies. And just like that, I believe we are finished with this turn and ready to go into the next one. Hope you're doing well, by the way, and that you're having a good day wherever you are. So far, I'm having quite a decent day. Dol Guldur, Dominion of Isengard. It's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, I'm not affected in regarding swing factions. Like Eredluin can turn evil, so can the Warriors of Khand, so can the Clans of Anadwaith, etc. And which way they choose to go can affect quite a lot. But like I said, I don't think that I am heavily affected. Let's see. You can march in and attack, maintain the siege for now. You join up, and then we will attack them. And I am running in the negative right now. What if I put you in the fort? Then we don't lose quite as lot. And of course, when the mines are finished, then they will be... Oh, did I move all of my generals? Yeah, I did. No wonder that they're a bit sad. And I can't move any cavalry either. So, you, Gloin, you'll have to move back after we've taken Erebor. Which we will do right away, because they don't have any walls. So we don't really have a lot... we don't really have a reason for waiting. And they have 2 units. I believe one of them is a general.
My king.
Let's see, do we have anything more that we can move? You don't have any more units. First of all, we should move our diplomat there.
Yes, sire.
Just keep moving, and you
Sire.
already done with the Vale of Anduin,
Of course.
and I want you to start talking with Dol Guldur just to get some trading rights with them. So far we are making 1.7 grand on trade, so as many trading rights as we can get, the better, and mining will be making a lot of money from that as well. So without any further ado, let's save and attack Erebor.
Leading the men with
Don't really... Oh, we actually do need a ram. I thought they were just open for business, but no. Apparently there is a small palisade. So we will be...
Aye, noble sire.
We'll be starting to build that, and then we'll skip to the next turn. Now Ona Zanar is having some public order issues, but I think that will be solved once we get Gloin into the settlement. And so far, maybe I should have moved my spy, but I think we already have a good enough visibility. Bride presented, of course I would like for some units, for some people to be married. Stoneworkers Hall is damaged, and people are killed. Let's move you back towards Onasanar, and also I would like to
Honor, my lord.
move at least one of the cavalry units.
Forward.
And they are at 60, so they are still pretty sad, and we are losing money, so we can't repair anything. But you will,
Something to investigate.
but you will get in there in the next turn, and then it should all be better.
I'm gonna stick you.
Bulk's champions already, really? That's crazy.
Aye, noble sire.
So I don't know how well we're gonna fare against that army. Stoneworkers Hall at Onasanar, and that's already injured, damaged. Okay, and we get some marriage celebrations as well.
Awaiting your
You
command.
keep
Of course, sire.
Valesman. Oh, I actually could have talked to that army.
Day is over.
But you just keep moving down.
Tomorrow, sire.
You
Shall I be
keep
of
moving
service?
down as well.
Of course.
Dale seems to be doing, making a lot of good strides. So that's great. This spy is keeping a good eye on the borders. And
Aye, my lady.
Gimli will be attacking Erebor.
Well, sire, we shall engage.
Assault, and they will be getting help from Captain Mosnas. You have Snowworker Raiders. Are you excellent stamina? Okay, so they're not effective against armor at least. But all of them seem to be good in snow. They have 2 units of ranged, and they have Bulk's champions. So I will be using my cavalry against the ranged units most likely. Try to get some good charges in there. And I will use my archers, Bulk's champions. Most likely, yeah, they have 11 armor, so I don't really count on the Northman archers, for example, being efficient against them anyway. So I think I will use them to focus down the snow raiders. Fun stuff. Let's just do a quick save. Doing a lot of saves because I really don't want it to crash on me. The balance of power is 1-1, but we do outnumber them. It's going to be interesting to see who will win. Here we are. There are no palisades. Huh. Then there's no use for me to hold on to those things. I'm also thinking which priority I should keep. If I should first of all... If I should just fight the bigger army first, or if I should go into the... If I should try going into the settlement first. I think I'd rather first of all fight the bigger army first. Cavalry. There you are.
We are bringing in reinforcements.
Okay, I don't believe. What kind of units do you have? Do you have any ranged units? No, they don't. So actually, let's see if we can start dealing some damage onto them with our Northman archers, for example. March you up, and then we'll put you right here in front. Run up, and then I'll have you here on the other side. Okay, according to this one, we should have the balance of power in our favor. Great. The archers are starting to shoot. And I don't think... Oh, we are actually getting some kills onto the mountain guard. They don't have any shields. Maybe that's why. They do have armor, but no shields. These guys don't have shields either. Okay, so we're just gonna let the Northman archers do their thing. They don't have a lot of ammo at all. There we go. We're getting some really good shots off. And then when you are finished, I mean, you are pretty much useless in melee. So I think we're just gonna stand you to the side, to be honest. And the Rovarian Hunters. Can I get you somewhere so that we can get some good shots off with you? And then, in the meantime, we'll start to set up a decent battle line against the enemy army that's coming. Oh, not the spears. It's you that I want to move. And maybe we should use those guys as well. And let's see. Now, stop fast forwarding. Shoot all of your javelins on the mountain guard, heavy infantry. And I think we should be doing quite a decent amount of damage onto them. From 50 to still 50. No, down to 42. So we are getting some kills off on them. And then we'll throw in the Iron Hill Maddox. And hopefully they will be doing quite well. All of you set up. And we'll need to use the Dalian Cavalry. Hopefully they will be sending up their archers in the front. Now, let's send in the Maddoxes. And also, I would like to see if I can get you to surround them somehow. But the Maddoxes should have a decent charging. Should have a decent charge. If they charge, but it looks like they really don't. So, we'll have them involved. You run around. And these units are starting to come up a bit close. Need to get our cavalry into a decent formation. And you are all just doing your thing.
Our men are winning the battle.
They are down to 31, but we are losing Maddoxes. And that's not a good thing. But when you are ready, I want you to run around and attack the Snow Orc Raiders. You are still fresh. So, let's run you in to charge them. And they are sending out their Snow Orc scouts to the very front. And we will start sending our units forward to just fight them in a big old battle line. Bulk's champions, a lot of really heavy infantry. Snow Orc spears, Snow Orc raiders. All of you, run. And from 153, yeah, we got some of them. Pull back. How's it going over here? We are doing our thing. Keeping them occupied. We are losing a lot of Maddoxes. I told you to pull back. What are you doing? You attack them. And we'll use Gimli to throw axes at the Bold Champions. And okay, you are locked in. You attack those units. You attack from the side. Use the Dwarven Stubbornness. And you can now charge the Snow Orc Spears in the back. You run around and you will be flanking. And Gimli needs to be involved as well as much as possible. Now you pull back again. We'll just keep doing these hammer and anvil strikes. I want you involved with the Bulk's champions. Oh, Snow Orc Raiders are actually pulling through. Looks like the Snow Orc Spears want to follow us, and I think that's okay. They're gonna get tired pretty quickly, most likely. There we go, and when you're ready with that, charge the Snow Orc scouts. Down to... Okay, we actually did quite a lot of damage with that. So now, pull back. Blow the horn because it's fun. You attack the Snow Orc Spears. And what does it look like over here? It actually looks like we're doing a really good job. Of course, we are losing some units. We've lost a quarter of our army, which is not ideal. A lot of it are these guys. How are you losing so many units to the mountain guards? Okay, we need to pull these guys back because they are dealing no damage at all, basically, to the mountain guards. This is weird. I thought they were gonna be good against armor, but no. It appears I was wrong. Okay. You start attacking them. And we got a good cavalry charge off. They should really start to retreat soon. To be broken. Just like a lot of my units are. You run over there. And we are fighting the Snow Orc Spears, but god dang, they are tough. And the mountain guards seem to be following us.
The enemy general lies dead.
There we go. Enemy general dead.
And let our swords have his men.
Down from 91 to 65, 60. They are wavering. They should break. Please break. Now they're back to being only shaken, and that's not good enough. We need you to get into a better position. We're losing so many dwarves. Now, charge in again. You. Okay, you're not gonna throw while they're locked in. But that cavalry charge should have gotten them shaken, wavering. Their morale is really impressive. Now I think we can keep the cavalry. Keep letting the cavalry attack them. Just stand in melee. Snow Orc spears. I would like to know what these guys are good at, because it's not fighting heavy infantry, that's for sure. You can move over and attack them. Now that cavalry is finished, you attack them. And Gimli should be moving over and attacking the bold champions, because he should be good at that. But then again, I have been proven wrong about these things. Come on. From 28. Throw. Beautiful. Pull back the cavalry. I'll just have Gimli keep throwing until he's run out of axes, and then we'll just march in hand-to-hand combat against the bold champions. What does it look like over here? The cavalry will be needed over there. Do I have anything that can actually take on the mountain guards?
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the
Blow the
enemy.
horn. Oh, they're starting to run. I just have to run faster then. And mountain guards. You shouldn't be strong against cavalry, so let's see if we can just put on, get a charge off. You just attack the Snow Orc Raiders. Oh my god, this is so painful, losing 41%. Okay, we didn't really do anything against their heavy infantry. You march in to attack them. You attack the Bolgs champions in the back. There we go. They're actually coming towards me. Great. I really hope I heal a lot of units here. I couldn't believe that the Erebor infantry and also the Iron Hills Maddoxes were so weak. It was absolutely embarrassing how weak they are. There we go. Bolgs champions. Now we run out of ammunition, so we charge in. Oh, damn.
The enemy army flees the field. After them.
The Axe Guards were really good against the Bolgs champions. So now, we'll use you against the Mountain Guards. And you just keep fighting, and now I think we can start fast forwarding, because there's only some small remnants left.
My lord. Our men are in control of the city.
Come on. Okay, we didn't even charge.
The battle is very much
But
in
Gimli is all the way back here, so he's safe so far.
Victory will be ours.
Oh, damn. These guys were so much more efficient against the Mountain Guards. I could have saved like an entire unit of Iron Hills Maddoxes if I had only used these guys. And there we go. Soon the general will be dead. But we've lost half of our army.
If we continue like this, we will smash
Sure,
the
some
enemy.
of them were mercenaries, but the major majority were actually dwarves. I thought they would be a lot sturdier, actually. But nope, they were not.
The enemy general lies dead.
There we go, kill the general.
Crows have his miserable
And
and let our
the
swords
banner
have his
carrier should be dead any second now as well.
Now is the time.
But he's sturdy, I give him that. He's sturdier than the dwarves are. Come on. This is getting ridiculous. Is he actually killing axe guards? He's killing axe guards. And it's not even the general, it's just a banner carrier. And remember, these guys won't be replenished. Oh, come on.
Winning the battle. If we continue like
This is
we will
ridiculous.
smash the enemy.
Absolutely ridiculous that one flag carrier
Victory, worthy of
killed
only
so
the
many of
mightiest
ours.
of generals.
Okay, did anyone really stand out? Yes, the Dale Cavalry did a lot of good stuff, so did the Erebor Infantry. We did not heal nearly as many as I would have hoped. Healed 61 of the Maddoxes. Yeah, it's an expensive victory, but a victory nonetheless. 7 rings he gave to the dwarves, but to men he gave 9, for men proved in this matter, as in others, the readiest to his will. Yeah, that's pretty cool. He did give rings to the dwarves, of course, but he couldn't control the dwarves. The rings basically just made them greedy. I think in the beginning all of the rings were meant for the elves. But the men or the human race were the only ones he could control with the rings. So that's why he gave the last 9 ones to them. Okay, execute them. So that's 1 fewer general. And that army is dead. And now let's just occupy this one. It looks like that's enough. And you will move into Onasar, and I hope it doesn't revolt. And there are no buildings to destroy or anything like that. So for now, let's just wait. And I do not want to merge up any... Can I merge? No. I'm thinking if I can use this 127 units to just fill up these armies that are stronger. But I don't know if it works that way. Okay, for now, let's just have them wait. And I don't think another unit of cavalry will be enough to keep the peace in Onasar. We'll move you in there, and we will actually be making money for the next turn. Are you free upkeep if I move you into Erebor, I wonder? Yes, you are. Beautiful. And you will not be ready to recruit yet, but we are building the mines. 2 turns left there, and 2 turns left there. So I think we should also start wrapping up this episode. But first, I'll move to the next turn. And move Gloin into Onazanar. Just to make sure that that is stable-ish. And no Gundabad orcs move towards Withibord or Onazanar. I also hope that the Vale of Anduin is doing a good job on the western side. Citizens killed 1. Now, there we go. Now they're a lot happier. Also, we should be repairing that one first and foremost. And like I said, we did make some money. Improved food production, I think that would be a good thing to get. But we're already building there. Can we get anything in Withibord? Some things, yes. pipe hole. I believe that would be a good thing. Get some free upkeep. And also recruitment slots. But we can't recruit anything here yet because we need barracks, etc. But I would very much... Militia garrison. The armory cannot support that many dwarves, however, and the garrison of this settlement will only be small. So this building will give me a garrison. But first of all, let's start with the grain exchange just to get some more money out of it. End of turn. Look at that, we made some money. And Gimli's retinue expanded. Lord Thorin's retinue expanded as well, which is great. So, you should be happy enough now. If I move west... Oh, Dane's Halls actually looks pretty open. Now we get some visibility as well. Let's see if I can actually... If there are any Dol Gul'Durian armies there. No, there ain't. Okay, that's just an independent fort. Now I need to find... This should be a city. So you'll move there. Path is blocked. And there's really nothing left to do here. Of course we will be making a pipe hole when the mine is finished. So that we can start recruiting some units in Kirikathol. You are also trained in Erebor, so I'm thinking that it should be a good idea to start sending you to the west. We are still making money, but you have an upkeep of 320, so it will be pretty expensive to keep. First of all, let's put you out, see how far we can reach with you. Set up a tower, get some good visibility, and that's it. If I just put you there... Set up a tower there as well, get some visibility, move back into Onasanar. So, with the first episode wrapping up, we've taken Onasanar and we've taken Witherboard. And we are moving, actually, I'll start moving you towards Witherboard. And we are putting all of our eggs in the Gundabad basket currently. When the mines are constructed, we should be making quite a decent amount of money, and also we will be getting more trading rights all the time. And with Dorwinion and Dol Gul'Dur, I think we should be making some decent bank. And for the next turn, look at that, the trade is increasing. Farm is very low and mining should increase. So we are making some small amounts of money. And of course our units are costing a lot in upkeep, and unfortunately we have been taking quite a lot of damages, quite a lot of casualties. So I think that I should start sending some of these units, like this one for example, back to Erebor and hopefully get that one retrained. So for the next turn, the next episode, I hope to be able to rally up a force big enough to take on Dane's Halls, because I think that one will make us a lot of money as well. Then of course there are some smaller settlements down here to the north of Anduin that doesn't really give a lot of resources, but Dane's Halls is absolutely one of the places we have to take. Then just keep on pushing west, and I think I will be using Gimli a lot more than I have currently. He lost a lot of units in taking Witherboard, but still he replenishes up to 77, so that's good enough. So, big thank you to the ones of you who've watched this episode, and a major thank you to the ones of you who subscribe to the channels as well. I appreciate you a lot. Have a great day, and leave any tips or tricks that you come to think of in the comments below. I will see you in the next one.